Okay, let this point be P1 for us. Then again, will it be there only? The wall position will change. Will it be some? I think now we are not interested the wall. We are not interested what will happen to wall after collision. Let it be wherever it doesn't matter in the problem. Leave it here. Now get into the, all this you have to do very fast in 3 minutes. That's what our exam is putting a condition for you. Okay, this is a one reference line. So actually what is the path of the ball? The ball will move from here. Path I'll show red color. Then there's a point P1 and point P1 is here, no? And from here, the point P2. After this, it will return to the original position. This is what the time of flight. You are going to become engineer. Definitely, I want you to solve problem drawing diagrams. Then only you can express your thoughts. Otherwise, if you write just equation, who will understand equation? Nobody will understand, no? There are 3 instants of time are there, no? Time taken by the ball to move from the point O to point P1, from P1 to P2, again P2 to O. That everything is what is asking, time of flight and what is that value of X. This much is what our question. So let me indicate some lengths here. This I'll call X1. And this distance, let me call X2. There's a point P2. I think, okay, I think now almost all the data is ready in front of us. So what is this time? This time will be TOP1. So then again, P1, P2, then PP2O. The sum of all that have to be determined. Okay, let's get into some collisions. Okay, I'm projecting with a speed V. Anything will happen to that horizontal component of velocity. So this was the wall, little bit some collisions. So just before collision, the ball will have velocity. How much it will have velocity, say V. It will remain constant, and the wall, it will continue to move with a constant velocity. It was moving with a velocity how much? V by 4. After collision, anything will happen to speed of the wall. It should remain same. Then that of the ball, it will have two velocities, two component of velocities. One, V1x, V1y. V naught x are that initial, no? From O we have projected. Then after collision, it should, y component of velocity will not change. No? Okay, let it be V1y, no problem. Whereas the x component of velocity will change. VOY, V1y, later on we'll write it. I think first we have to calculate this. Since collision is elastic, I'll apply conservation of quotient of redistribution formula. E V by 4 minus of minus V1x by is equal to, this will be V minus of minus V by 4. Since collision is elastic, V by 4 plus V1x by 3V by 4. So v1x equal to v by 2. Y component of velocity will not change due to collision. First, what is the time taken to move from O to P1? That will calculate. TO P1 will calculate. So shall I use relative velocity formula? What was the separation between them is equal to x, and time taken to move from O to P1. What is the relative velocity? V minus V by 4 x TO P1. So what is TO P1 should be equal to 4x by 3. This is a very fundamental equation. Now, what is TO P1? I think it's understood. No, time taken to move from O to P1. Time taken to move from O to P1. Now, similarly, what is x1? Shall we define x1? In that, so the ball, what happened? The distance moved by the ball to go and collide with the wall. That is what x1, not x. X is the distance moved relative to wall. X1 is the distance moved by the ball with respect to ground to collide with the wall. So what is x1? We can write it. X1 is equal to just v into TOP1. 4x by 3v. I think almost problem is over. What is x1? X1 equal to x2 plus x3. Is it needed? Also, we'll see. Is it all these calculations you are needed, sir? Why you are doing all this one? Now, what is the total time of flight? TOP1, TOP2. Now we'll come to the y component of velocities. After collision, y component of velocities, here it will have y component. It will rebound with a speed vy. And finally, it returns to this one. And x component of velocity will not change. Okay, here v1x, and it will be v1x only. So I'll directly get into. So do we know TOP1? 4x by 3v. Do we know T2 plus TP1, P2 and P2, P2O? Time taken to move from P1, P2 to P2O. I think you should cover the distance x1 only, no? With a speed how much? With a speed v1x. Don't go for any calculation. So again, for what happened, the ball from P1 it will go strike P2 and will come to O. How much of horizontal distance it has covered? X1. Do we know x1? X1 we brought in terms of x. I don't know where it is. X1 equal to, I'll write separately. Yeah? This is the. So I'll break up this one. Total time of flight. TO, P1, P2, O. This will write it. This should be equal to TO, P1, TP1, P2 plus TP2. TOP1 we wrote 4x by 3v plus TP1, P2. This I'll put bracket. And this should be equal to, I'm just going to write this is equal to x1 by v. To x1 by v or only x1 by v. Time taken from year to year. X1 by v by 2, no, it will, or I'll write it. Now I think you have better. So what is v1x equal to v by 2? So this will become further 4x by 3v plus 2x1 by v. What is x1 equal to? 4x by 3, you write it. The next step will be t equal to 4x by 3v. x1 equal to 4x by 3. 12x by 3v or 4x by v. What is no, what is t? First of all, is asking x. First of all, what is the t? Anybody answers? Because I vt by 4. Okay, if you know t, then you can bring the x. But we don't know capital T, no? That was we are supposed to find out, and I just ended up there. All the collisions are elastic. So it will just how much of height it will descend. It will descend height small h, then again it's rebound to h, no? So shall we write this as 2 times of 2h by g? Time paid. So in the beginning only you could have done. So that will write it here in the corner. Time taken to move from this t should be equal to how much? 2 times of 2h by g. Substitute this value there. You are going to get the value of x. Why 2h? Because I think time taken to descend and ascend, time of flight. H equal to half gt square. I think. So. Now what is t equal to h by g? Time of descent should be equal to time of ascent. We have this much here. Then you substitute the value of x there, you'll get the required answer. Why root? Why? So sorry, root will not be there. Yeah. I made correction. So therefore now x equal to v by 4 to this will be your answer. This is very important. I want everyone to think. So how you are writing this. Actually, the first part is over. The second part to calculate x is what we did all. So we do expect that we'll get answer for t. No, we'll just get expression for t and x till here. Then I'm rewriting x equal to vt by 4. X equal to vt by 4. What is t? T is from here. Because as it is elastic collision, I'm able to write it. The inelastic collision, not possible. Because here Vy component will change, no? You can expect in exam because actually I took a lot of time in explanation, but in exam within 4 minutes,